a lot of love and blessings, especially for myself. And if it's for myself, I share it into the universe through myself to all of you. In the flow, I will speak about my power, actually. Everybody knows how to stand in their power, and sometimes it feels like, what am I doing? Because others are not doing the same like you, but that is your power. And for me, I can give an example. I was giving a ceremony with our cacao, and it was the first experience by doing it on question to go to the house of this beautiful soul, and he was inviting a few other lovely souls, so we were with a small group for sharing cacao, and that felt good because it was in the flow and it was asking us, so it's nice that that he was open for this, because this was new for us, in a different place, a different energy, so it was important for me to stay in my power and to just relax my mind, and knowing that everything is always for a reason. And we were going through there, and if we were on the way, it was a little bit driving, but we liked that. And it was so nice. It was like not flat everything, but it was a little bit like this. The view was nice, so I was relaxed, and we had a nice couple of synchronizations with numbers, so again relaxing into myself. And there was something coming in on that moment, and I was like, oh no, what is this again? This is something that I'm not used to do, but it feels so good because I know that I can stay in my power then, and it's by doing this and listening to this that I will have even more power. So I was letting this insight coming in, and if you are coming through there, the house, it was a purple house, and purple is my color, so I was very happy again. And it was again like universal signs: everything is good, you can do this, you have so much power, but listen. And I was listening, but for me too, my mind was not in deal with that, so I just quiet my mind and was seeing all the signs that the universe was letting me see. And that was so special because I have to believe in that, and I know that everything is good then. So we were coming in, and there it was. So in the first moment we are always greeting each other, but I had the insight that I will not greet in giving hugs or kisses or a hand, or so that was the insight that I cannot do that I really need to stay in my power. So I was allowed to speak, so I was happy about that because otherwise I cannot explain what I was doing. And the door was open, and it felt so good, and I was happy to be there. And I was saying I will not give hugs or kisses or physical contact. I spread just a lot of love and gratefulness that we can be here for sharing, but I want to stay in my own power, in my energy, and I want to feel. And it was okay. So, if you're just doing the things that you need to do, it's always okay. So that was standing in my power, and we're going inside the house. It was beautiful green, there were plants, there were tomatoes growing, so I was going through a bed of tomatoes with a door, like the leaves from the tomatoes were the door for me to the outside. So that I was very happy to see all this beautiful abundance, fruits and vegetables. There were some frogs in the water, and there were some fruits at the trees, at the plants that we can pick and eat. So I was very happy, and I was feeling the space and giving the things that we had with us, and Cacao, we were giving the place in the outside, and it was feeling good. And then the first lovely soul were coming in, and the first time that they want to do is giving you a hug or a kiss, and I was just sitting on my knees, because we are always doing everything down to the earth. So the table where we were sitting on was low, so we can sit on the ground and share the cacao like this. So I was making the cacao with the love intentions, and I was just there. I was not standing up, I was just sitting in my power, because I was doing the healing cacao, and I was sending a lot of love, and just say the same, like I give you a lot of love, but I give it in a universal way. I will not have physically contact, because I want to stay in my energy. And okay, the first one, second one, third one, so everybody was there then. And I was very happy that I did that, because the energy was for me. And after all the ceremony and lovely connections that we had, I was willing to give a lovely hug, because I want to share my energy. And they were so happy that I did this. So they experienced things through me too, by standing in my power, because there was one of the lovely souls that was saying, if I was a child, I do not want to give a hug, because I do not like to give that. And then after I was growing up, I did that because everybody was doing that, but the feeling was not good by giving a hug, because I was feeling that I was giving my energy. And I was like, you see, this is what's happening. If you are doing things and you do not want to do that, that's giving your energy. And by doing this for me back there, I was giving her a sign, like, you need to stand in your power. If you not want to give your energy by hugging, because that is allowing somebody to get in your aura and your energy. So it's your choice that you are allowing this. And she had this through me. I give her the seeing and the being of who I am back there. I was showing it to her, so it was her manifestation too, to let the universe speak through me to her, that she really needs to stand in her power, and that it is okay, because I was doing it. So, and she was doing it but did not do it anymore. So after, if so she had it, there was a click. So I was very happy that I can help her in this way, by just being myself. That's so easy, being yourself, you are helping another. And if the ceremony totally was in the spiral, and want to go back to our own place again, then she was saying, I will not give a hug. And I was like, yes, well done, standing your power, because there was so much going on, and we healed, and we shared a lot of things. So you really need to stay there with yourself, and growing, and feeling what's good for you, and do what's good for you. This was so special for me. That's why I do some things. That's why the universe, myself, speaking to myself, wanted to do things like this, to let everybody see, and myself seeing, that standing in your power, it's so good for yourself. It's really so good for yourself. And it is normal, to be yourself and not another. It's by allowing things from another to you that you will change your mind, or not doing the things that you want to do. If you are being with yourself, just alone with yourself, and you are thinking about some things, you want to make a choice about some things, and you are making this choice, and you have no triggers around you, that's totally your choice then. But if you want to make a choice and you are talking about it with somebody else, they will put their mind into that choice, and that's triggering, or things that you are seeing, or you are searching for something to make that choice that you already know that you want to make that choice. But all these triggers are changing you, are changing your choice that you really wanted to make in the first place. So that's what I am experiencing now. I know that I am doing good because I am just being myself, and I know what's good for me, but sometimes I have some triggers still. And by not letting the trigger triggering you, you will grow. And it's okay if you are triggering with the trigger, but you need to grow into that too. And for me, I can really stay in my power very good if I'm just saying no to things that are not resonating with me anymore, that I know that's not good for me. But sometimes I do things that I know that's not good for me, and then I just know, I am aware of that, but sometimes you need to have that to see that what is good for you, that you see it more, that is good for you, and that this will be going better and better and better by doing it. But for yourself, for myself, for nobody else, for yourself. And if I am staying in my power for myself, so repeat this for you too, then you feel that you are doing the right thing. And then you can help another by just being yourself. So what I'm doing for now too is I go my night in alone with myself. So I sleep alone with my own energy, not like huggings and kisses. I want to stay really into myself and feel. And that feels very good for me too. Because if you are going into the night, so the sleep modus time, I cannot sleep always that good. But that's something to say to me too, again. And the feeling is there to be really with myself in my own power. Then I just sleep alone. And I really love my soulmate, my partner. I really love them, but now it's myself, and I want to be in my own high vibration. Because then I am doing things that are good for me, because it is coming in and I listen and I do. So practice this for yourself. It's really helping. And your mind is just like in silence, the food that I am eating now, I do not eat a lot for the moment, and this is really good for me because I'm like calm, there is a feeling to eat, and if I have the feeling to eat, and I just eat the things that I am making, but like the vegetables, like warm, I'm not eating that much warm, so I just make things that I have and that are resonating with me, but not things from even the farmer for the moment, just from our own garden. And we have now a lot of eggs from our chickens, so I just feel, and if the feeling is not there to eat, I just do not or I eat an apple from our tree, something like that. But yeah, so really be aware of yourself. Myself. I want to share. I love to share this because I know that it will help if you are open for it, to let it come in to yourself. And it's good for me too. If I'm listening again to myself, then I will learn from myself, and that's what I like, because it's my creation. So thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for clicking on this video. Share with love, give me some comments, subscribe, and have lovely moments in everything that you are doing. Be positive, live positive, think positive. Bye. See you in the next video.